While you're unclamping, you pull the clamp down like so. Use your finger to pull it out at the bottom. All right. Pull it out at the bottom. There's two ways to open up the trailer. I mean the tractor hood. One is to put your foot here and just lean back, like so. Or if you come on the side, you want to do one foot behind the other. You want to bend down and use your total body momentum to open up the trailer. Never putting the weight of the trailer on your lower back. I mean the tractor hood on your lower back. All right, everybody come on over. Everybody ready? Yeah. First thing you're going to check is your window washer reservoir. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, bent, and broken. The cap is on tight. There's no signs of leaks. And it's filled between add and full. From there, you're going to your alternator. Your alternator is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. The alternator is belt driven. The hoses and wires to the alternator, they're properly mounted and secure, not dry rotted or frayed. The belt to my alternator is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, and broken, and not dry rotted or frayed. When I push it in the middle, it should be no more than 3/4 inch of play. All of my hoses and belts appear to be properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, dry rotted or frayed. That will complete everything on the passenger side. Now we're going over to the driver's side. I'm going to stick with the fluids, starting with the coolant reservoir. It's properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. The cap is on tight. There's no signs of leaks, and it's filled between add and full. From there, I'm going to the oil refill cap. The oil refill cap is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, no signs of leaks. Then I'm going to the oil dipstick. The oil dipstick is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, no signs of leak. How I check the dipstick, I'll pull it out, I'll wipe it off, I'll pull it back in and pull it back out, and it has to read between add or full. From there, I'm going to the power steering fluid. It's properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, and broken. Both caps are on tight. There's no signs of leak. It's filled between add and full. The hose between the power steering fluid to the gearbox is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, and broken. No, it's not dry rotted or frayed. Appear to be connected at both ends and no signs of leaks. From there, I'm going to the water pump. How do you find the water pump? The largest hole from the bottom of the radiator. This is my water pump. The water pump is belt driven as well. It's properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's no signs of leaks. The belt is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not dry rotted or frayed. When I push it in the middle, there's no more than 3/4 inch of play. From there, I'm going to the air compressor. The air compressor, it's properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. All the wires and hoses to it is properly mounted and secure, not dry rotted or frayed. The air compressor is gear driven. From there, I'm going to the wiring harness. The wiring harness is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Appear to be connected at both ends, and they're all rubber, so it's not dry rotted or frayed. From there, I'm going to my systems. There's 3 systems. You need to come over here a little bit to see it. Starting with my suspension system. This is my front spring mount, my middle spring mount, and my rear spring mount is in the back here. My 2 U-bolts, my shock absorber, and my leaf spring. They're all properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. The leaf spring is not shifted or scissored. The shock absorber is not leaking. One more time, front mount, middle mount, and the rear mount, 2 U-bolts, shock absorber, and the leaf spring. All right, from there we're going to our steering system. There's 2 ways to do the steering system. I'm gonna do it the long way, then I'm gonna do it the short way. First, this is my steering shaft. It's properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, and broken, no more than 1 inch of play. This is my gearbox. It's properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, and broken, no signs of leaks. Now I'm going to my steering linkage. Oh, I forgot one thing. This is my steering shaft, and from my steering shaft, there are 2 knuckles. They're properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, and broken in recent degrees. And then it's my gearbox. For my gearbox, I'm going to my steering linkage. My pitman arm. This is my pitman arm. This is my drag link. Then I got an upper and lower control arm, and then it's my tie rock. Then there's all of my castle nuts and carter pins. They're all properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Now that's the long way. Here's the short version. My gearbox is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, no signs of leaks. And my 6 steering linkage components are all properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My castle nuts and carter pins are all present, and they're properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. All right, pause it for a second. I got to turn the steering wheel on.